Dover, located in the southeast coast of England, is a strategic and critical port. This is where many attacks have been launched from those in England to Europe and also from Europe back to England. Hey, if you're liking this video, give it a like and a subscribe, please. Thanks. The English Channel, which is not too far from Dover, is that stretch of water between France and England. It is about 20 miles wide that countless swimmers had tried to cross to show their swimming prowess. The Dover White Cliffs is a natural rock formation just east of the town of Dover. It is 350 feet tall and therefore an imposing structure for those trying to attack England. Because of its imposing location, that is also where the Dover Castle was built about 1,000 years back. And if you walk along the Dover White Cliffs, you will get to a lighthouse right at the corner overlooking the English Channel. The White Cliffs Trail begins at the White Cliffs Visitor Center, which is not too far from the town of Dover, and goes about 3.6 miles to the lighthouse. And when we got to the lighthouse, what was interesting was that my phone signal swapped from England to France. It actually thought I was in France. Along the way, there are beautiful sights of the Atlantic Ocean, and the lighthouse is truly a place worth visiting, in spite of the long walk getting there. And that's the lighthouse by the White Cliffs. Looking across the English Channel, France is right across the borders. And somewhere out on the horizon over there is Dover. Walked about a mile and a half or The walk back from the lighthouse on White Cliffs Trail was a long and exhausting one and felt even longer because we walked down the 350 feet to get to the Dover town. We stopped at the restaurant for a meal and then headed over to the hotel for the night. The hotel was a sea-facing view, which was very nice to see in the morning. The Dover Castle, a short distance away from the town of Dover, started as a lighthouse and a watchtower that was built by the Romans in the first century. Britain, as you know, was an outpost of the Roman Empire back then. In the 11th century, the castle began to get built, and in the 12th century, King Henry II spent a lot of money building up the castle keep and everything inside the castle. Once the Dover Castle and the keep was built, it became a strategic location for defense and has seen many sieges and wars. Over the years, from the 12th century all the way through 1960, it's served as a military garrison. And along the way, there have been investments made in design of the castle as well as war instruments to keep the castle safe. The castle and the castle keep within it house several museums one could look at, including the cannons that were used in the medieval times, a trebuchet that was used in the 18th century. Also available is an interesting grand shaft staircase design that was built in the 1800s, and it was made to facilitate and move troops much more rapidly by building three staircases about 120 degrees apart, going all the way down from the military garrison above in the castle to the Dover beach below. One of the other interesting historical happenings during the Second World War in Dover Castle was Operation Dynamo. This is otherwise reflected in the movie Dunkirk. This is where in May of 1940, they just had a few days to evacuate 350,000 soldiers between the British Army and the Allied forces from the beaches of Normandy to England. And they were able to successfully do this within a few days. Thank you for taking the time to listen and watch this video. Hey, if you like this video well enough, please consider liking this video as well as subscribing to my channel. It helps circulate this video further.